The NBA is currently experiencing an unprecedented era of financial prosperity. A massive media rights deal worth $77 billion has injected massive wealth into the league ecosystem over the coming decade. Player salaries are skyrocketing toward historic levels as a result. Analysts and insiders are already debating who will become the very first player in basketball history to surpass $1 billion in career earnings. Recent Finals MVP Jalen Brunson is currently standing on top of the basketball world. He led the New York Knicks to an iconic championship and cemented his status as absolute sports royalty in the biggest market. Yet despite his legendary status and dominance on the court, Brunson will almost certainly never reach that $1 billion threshold. The reasons behind this financial reality are both fascinating and inspiring. His journey began back in the 2018 NBA draft. Unlike top lottery picks who secure massive rookie contracts, Brunson was selected in the second round with the 33rd overall pick. That draft position meant he spent his initial professional years making roughly $1.5 million annually. That is a fraction of what top overall picks earn during their first 4 seasons in the league. While player salaries on first-round contracts scaled up rapidly, Brunson had to fight for every dollar. He proved his elite value on the floor long before his earnings ever matched his actual impact. When he finally reached free agency, he signed a lucrative contract with the New York Knicks. He immediately transformed the culture of the franchise and elevated his game to superstar status. Then came the summer of 2024. Brunson made a decision that shocked analysts across the entire sports world. He willingly accepted a 4-year contract extension worth $156 million. By signing that extension early instead of waiting for free agency in 2025, he left over $100 million in potential contract money on the table for his franchise. That sacrifice gave front office executive Leon Rose the financial flexibility needed to build a championship roster. The team added elite perimeter pieces and depth that ultimately delivered a title. Brunson prioritized winning and team success over maximizing every single cent of his personal contract. He chose leadership and stability while laying his body on the line every single night. Ending the 53-year championship drought in New York created a legacy that money simply cannot buy. Brunson is now immortalized as a legend across the entire tri-state area and beyond. That iconic status brings off-court opportunities that will cushion his financial sacrifice. Endorsement deals and business ventures will continue to flow to him for the rest of his life. Prominent media figures recently discussed the race to $1 billion on a popular podcast. Experts Brian Windhorst and Tim McMahon and Bobby Marks evaluated the top candidates around the league. During the discussion, former teammate Luka Doncic came up as a prime candidate. Doncic was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks in that same legendary 2018 draft class alongside Brunson. The Mavericks executed what many consider one of the greatest draft nights in basketball history by securing both young stars in a single evening. The pairing had unlimited long-term potential. However, the financial trajectories of both players shifted dramatically over time. Bobby Marks previously believed Doncic would easily become the first player to accumulate $1 billion in NBA salary. That projection depended heavily on Doncic remaining with the franchise that originally drafted him. Staying with one team allows stars to sign supermax extensions that pay unprecedented annual sums. When a superstar changes teams or gets traded, they often forfeit the ability to sign those massive supermax extensions. That roster movement resets their eligibility timeline for top-tier contracts. The Dallas Mavericks eventually watched both of their 2018 draft gems leave the franchise. They let Brunson walk in free agency to New York without getting assets in return. Later, roster shifts and trades altered the career path for Doncic as well. A franchise that briefly held 2 future megastars saw its foundational core dissolve through management decisions. These structural shifts impact contract totals far more than individual talent ever could. The rules of the collective bargaining agreement heavily dictate maximum potential career earnings. For Brunson, taking less money on his extension was a calculated choice that rewrote his basketball story. He sacrificed maximum earnings to secure the ultimate prize in professional basketball. The new television deals ensure that future generations of players will earn astronomical sums. Young stars entering the league today on maximum rookie contracts will easily surpass historical earning milestones. Annual player salaries will soon touch $100 million per season. That staggering financial growth means the $1 billion milestone will eventually be reached by a rising star. Brunson may not take home that financial title, but his impact on the game transcends monetary figures. He traded extra millions for a championship ring and eternal adoration in New York City. His unselfish mindset created a blueprint for team building in the modern apron era. Other stars around the league are now contemplating similar sacrifices to keep championship cores intact. The legacy of Jalen Brunson is defined by courage and leadership and winning. He proved that true greatness is measured by championship banners rather than bank account totals. As the league continues to grow financially, the story of his contract sacrifice will remain famous. He remains the undisputed king of New York and a champion forever.